Game with camera. Game. Camera. Hey! There we go. Hello everybody, I'm El Bristow. This is Ellitopian Gaming. Welcome back to KSP Live. Last week we didn't do very well. We lost a lot of money. We currently have 87,813 funds in the coffers. That's not fantastic. We are hoping to recover that today. Are you assuming any title? Are you guys just having a conversation between yourselves in the chat on YouTube there? Have fun with that. Yes, we lost a lot of money last week. Hopefully this week we can recover that. We have the opportunity of some pretty money-fying missions. Let's hope that we can pick those up. Otherwise, we could find that this is the end of Season 6. If this is the end of Season 6, then that is where the poll for Season 7 comes into play, which I mentioned last week. Just a brief thing, if you're watching this on YouTube and you haven't heard about the poll, I'll try and remember to put a link in the description, which I've got a feeling I forgot to do last week. But head over to ellitopia.com/poll-Season 7. And there is a poll there to vote on what you would like to do after the end of Season 6 and when we go into Season 7. Do you want us to carry on streaming KSP every week? Do you want us to do KSP every other week and something else in between? Do you want us to stop doing KSP altogether and focus on other stuff? Blah, 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 blah. Currently, the poll is leaning towards doing KSP every other week instead of every week, which means that we will have some live stream stuff in other games, maybe even some multiplayer stuff. I don't know. It depends how things go, what the community wants. I will do whatever you guys want. That's a very broad and dangerous statement. So we will do whatever sensible suggestions you guys come up with. This week on KSP Live, we are trying to make some money. It could go horribly wrong. It may indeed go horribly wrong. But we have these missions here, which offer huge amounts of money and quite a decent advance, which is quite important. We have we do have active contracts. That could cause us an issue. Failure 86,000, meh. Failure 43,000, meh. We can take unlimited ones though, so I will do whatever 2K6 it has been said. Well, I did physically say those words, I will do whatever, but that's slightly out of context. We'll do moose stuff. Not sure that I said that one. But welcome to the chat anyway. So yes, I'm thinking if we take Explore Duna and Explore Ike, that will give us 700,000, nearly 800,000 funds to play with. That is a lot of funds that will hopefully allow us to build the rocket that we need to get to Duna and Ike and do these missions. But that means quite a lot of rockets building. So let's accept them both because we need the money. 800,000, 882,000. So I want to try and I'm going to need to build 2 landers into one rocket because I've got a very distinct feeling that once we land one, we won't get it back again. They're going to be probe based, and they're going to be small, but they also need to be stackable. Now, I did have a think. I do that sometimes. Can we stack these things? If we go like this, right? Can you then go, say, like this? Right, whatever we decide to build over there, we're not going to do it like that. This is just an example. Can we then do this and hook it up to that? Yes, is the answer to that. That's pretty handy. We can close the fairing. Yeah, just like that. So we can have like an inline fairing that pops off a bit like that. So as long as we can detach that, and I suppose that, and then detach that off there, we've got a way of deploying two probes from one. And KSP has crashed. I thought they fixed that bug in 1.13. Clearly they have not. Ever think about reusable first stages to cut down the cost? Well, we are using the stage recovery mod. So we have been recovering. We've been sticking parachutes on things and recovering them. Oh, yeah, close. Close. Yeah, so I do use stage recovery. So we can recover the cost of like the boosters and things like that, or the shells of the boosters. Yeah, the crashing has been happening a lot. I thought that they had fixed it in 1.13 because we were having the problem in 1.12. It seems to be when you're in the VAB and you delete parts. If you detach and delete parts, there seems to be a distinct possibility that the game will crash on you. That's just a pain, isn't it? I mean, like, boost back first stages. Boost back first stages. Yeah, I mean, we can maybe have a look at that. Recoverable stuff. I mean, I'm not exactly skilled enough to start doing the SpaceX engine landing system, etc. Rush B Psychar. Nope, don't know that language. Sorry. Okay, come on. Right, start game. Resume saved. KSP Live 6. There we go. Dragon, we'll do space missions for food. The closer you get to the launch pad, the more money you save, right? Yeah, that's true. It's very tricky to do that with a spent stage. Only when I'm deleting parts or when I'm removing parts does it crash. Yeah, that does seem to be the bug. And Squad are aware of it, so I'm surprised that it hasn't been patched out. Okay, so let's see what we're going to do with this. We're going to go with some batteries. They can go on the top like that. We'll go with a little bit of fuel. No, we're going to need a decent bit of fuel, actually, I think, aren't we? That's not just liquid fuel, is it? No, it's liquid and oxidizer. Let's think about this a second. It's got a thrust weight of 4.2 and 1,812 meters a second. That might be sufficient to actually land that thing. So if I go for... that's not it. Stick some little landing leg things on it. They're not little. Where's the little landing leg? I thought I had Are the little landing legs not so little anymore? I guess not. Okay, so that's the little landing legs, is it? Okay. Right, well that should be on start retracted anyway. There we go. So it's going to need solar panels. Solar panels. Let's have solar panels like this. Hey, yeah, let's have solar panels like that. Let's just tweak them so they're not clipping quite so obviously. Oh. He says as he puts them back to being clipped. We could actually do something like that, couldn't we? Ah, why did I only do 3? Oh, because I've got 3 legs. Yeah, that's probably why I did 3. Right, this isn't going to work, is it? Because if I do this, they're going to all move. Right, so let's go back to here. 4 nicer. Would have fit a bit better. Centralized. What's the mass of this payload? 495 kilograms at the moment. Zoop. Ooh. There we go. Let's have an antenna. I'm going to have to leave the stream because my internet's playing up. I'll come back if I get sorted, but for now I'll see you later. Okie doke, Anonymous Gamer. I shall see you later, hopefully. Hey look, Moobot's joined in with Twitch. Welcome, Moobot. So we've got Nightbot in YouTube and Moobot in Twitch. Welcome, welcome. That link doesn't work anymore, I don't think. GG, Moobot. Nice try. Let's have an antenna. Antenna. Something like that. Oh, mind you, I'm trying to. I want to stack these, don't I? That's not going to work. How heavy are the girders? Ooh, they're rather large. Where are we? Mass 495 becomes 620, but then I can scale it down. Oh, not quite that much. There we go. Let's get the scale just right so that... Oh, that one's not touching it. Oh well. That'll do. It gives me something 500 kilograms. Can we make it slightly smaller so it's less than 500 kilograms? There we go. Exactly 500 kilograms. Mind you, I've done that. I haven't put any sciencey stuff on it yet. Stream is getting massive lag. Yeah, that might be my end actually. I am dropping a few frames. Let me know how that goes on. It's not terrible my end. So that's a strut which will make this stackable. So then the antenna doesn't fit. We only want one antenna, so let's go. There. It's under the strut, so that fits. Lovely. It's better refreshing. Good, good. Okay. So yeah, sciencey things we need. Let's go for a... Let's go back to snapping. Barometer. Thermometer. Geiger counter. This is going to get heavy very quickly, isn't it? Ideally, we want something that can take a surface sample, but the Kerbal drill is slightly on the heavy side. We can't transmit that actually either, can we? Laser ablation? Could do laser ablation. That's upside down. That would work. Laser ablator? What do we think? 540 kilograms. See, the thing is, there's not going to be enough power in that to actually power those, is there? So ideally, we need some more solar panels. Well, that's just going to make it heavy. Let's not take the laser ablator, because that's going to suck up all the energy. Let's put the thermometer this side. Okay. How about we leave it at that? I mean, that'll get us some science points. We can transmit science from the surface. I think that will be good enough. So if we then go structural, one of these little guys under there, and then aerodynamics for the airstream. Ooh, the feet. Oh, didn't mean to do that. The feet are clipping, aren't they? That's going to cause us some explosions. Let's clip the feet in a little bit. That should be okay. Makes it slightly more compact. Oh, didn't mean to do that. What's that? Oh, it's not something clipping. It looked like something was clipping. It's not. There we go. So there's one in the nose. And then we basically want to copy the whole thing. Can we? No, not going to let me copy the whole thing. Okay. If I do that, if I reroute to that, then copy that. Hey, that worked. Right. There we go. And then we go like this. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. I don't like the clipping on that. There we go. That's better. So that's 2 probes. That's a double payload. That weighs a total... What? That weighs a total of 525 kilograms. I don't think so. Pop. Pop. They want to go the other way around, actually, because we're going to want to dump that one first, then that one. I know it's early to be doing the staging side of things, but... That's that one. That's that one. Yeah. There we go. 525 kilograms. Okay. Struts. Do we need struts for that little bit? Oh. There's something I didn't think of. That's going to need to detach as well, isn't it? Going to be a fair bit of debris in this for this mission. I could scale that down. Yoink. So it looks better. There you go. There we go. And that's probably just messed all the staging up again. That. Not at the same time, no. So that pops. That will pop later. Then that will go, then that will go. But then that wants to go under there. And that That goes there. Something along those lines. I don't understand why it's got the mass at 525, but there we go. Don't need another one of those, thank you very much. Looking good anyway. Do we need more struts? I don't think we need struts for this, but well, you can never have too many struts, can you? Where are we? Structural struts, let's go. 3 snapping. Kind of wonky struts, but there you go, it struts them. There we go. That should be enough strutting from there. Let's go for 2 lots of struts from there to there. There you go. That should hold all that nicely in place. So now we have to get this to Duna, which is going to be an interesting task. We have got the nuclear engines, which are going to make the task easier. So this can be the transfer and arrival stage, I think. Atomic rocket, donk. That makes things considerably heavier. So that will be there. We go that way round. Yep. That. Yeah, okay. Delta V, 1,671 meters a second. See, that's not very much. 1,671 meters per second. I thought that they were more efficient than that. Hades nuclear, Pluto atomic rocket. 1671. So if I do that, and then do that, that gives me a lot more delta V. Having said that, last time I used the nuclear engine, it only used liquid fuel. Yes, so if I interstellar fuel switch this to liquid fuel only, oops, and then put the nuclear engine on, 4,360 meters a second of delta V. That's better. That's very much a lot of delta V. The thrust to weight's not very good normally, 0.65, but for a transfer stage, that's no problem at all. So, structural, and now let's go for a standard stack decoupler, because now we need to find a way to get this whole thing into space. So we've now got to work out how to launch 9,000 kilograms, 9 tons into space. So let's have a look at perhaps a let's think, fuel tanks. What if we go with a brand adapter to make it bigger and some struts to go from there to say, no, that's not what I want. Hang on. Strut connector, right. Let's have 4. And we'll go from there to there. Because this is where all the wobble seems to come in. There to there. There we go. So there's some nice struts to hold it all in place. Okay. These probes can control this. That's going to get killed on. Yeah, we're gonna lose a lot of. Leave. If I could talk, I'd be dangerous. We're going to be leaving a lot of debris around, unfortunately. Engines, mainsail. Bang. Thrust to weight. 1.66, that's not bad. We're now at 9,824 metres a second of delta V. I think that'll get us to Duna, but ever think of getting Kerbal joint reinforcement? I've thought about it, but I don't know. I mean, does it make it more realistic? You know, are joints stronger in real life than they are in KSP? I suppose they probably are, actually, aren't they? I'm going to totally over-engineer this, by the way, because we really need to make sure that this thing gets where it's going. It's only costing us 58,000 at the moment, which is phenomenal. But we need to, let's think, what's going to be the best way to do this? I can go for a procedural SRB, but I don't know how long it will let me make it. Okay, I can make an SRB that size. I can also make it bigger. Thrust to weight 0.62. Really? Thrust. Here we go, that's more like it. Right. 1.68, that should be enough. Locked gimbal. Well, we might as well have free gimbling if, because you don't normally get gimbal on SRBs. So that's kind of nice. Saturn V used interstages to keep everything structurally sound. Okay, so, well, I'm up for suggestions for the mods. So if that would make it more realistic, then I'm happy to have a look into it. Aerodynamics, can we go for... Let's just check that these things keep their fuel, because I've... Solid fuel. Lots. Not a huge amount of delta V from that, though. Get us off the ground, though. Advanced nose cone. That way around. And that's going to need rather a lot of struts. Strut them to each other first. At the bottom. Yeah, they don't provide that much DV, just lots of thrust. So that's fair enough, because that's kind of what I need. Is lots of thrust. With a bit of extra delta V for good measure, you know? So, struts and struts. Like that. Is that all of them done? That's actually quite neat for me. Quite tidy. Let's go struts off the nose cones too, to meet up with those. I don't think that's too bad. You may disagree. That is your prerogative. You are welcome to disagree if you so choose. Now, what I think might be a good idea is if we use stability enhancers on this one. Haven't actually used them in this series yet. Phone's buzzing at me. It's telling me that I logged into my own website. Thank you very much. Well, 10,971 metres a second of delta V. Do we think that that's enough? Are we going to waste huge amounts of fuel? Probably. let's move those onto the same stage as that. Why not lower the thrust a bit on the solids? Can we afford to do that? 1.6? Yeah, we can. Let's come down to 1.5. Let's see, what if I could make them bigger? Can't make them longer. Can change the shape of them? Oh dear, that was a bad move. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's make them look prettier though. Let's make them match something. Okay, they're not going to match anything because the options are rather limited. Let's make them orange like the main tanks. Anything else that we need to do with this? Wings. We need wings. I mean, these have got gimbaling, but actually the wings on there are probably not the best. It's probably not the best place for them, is it? Let's just leave them there for a second. Let's move these down. We'll go for the hold it at the base approach, and we'll put the wings here. Yeah, I don't quite want them resting on the... There we go, that's better. That'll give us the stability while we're getting up there. Anything else that we are missing? We've got antenna on each of those. That's good. I'll tell you what, let's have some solar panels on the transfer stage because we're going to be using an atomic motor. I imagine... Oh no, the atomic motor's got... The atomic motor's got the alternator in it, hasn't it? No? Oh yeah, output at full power, 1.3 a second. So we don't need solar panels on this stage because all of these, apart from the SRBs, can provide us with power during the flight. Oh, let's have some solar panels anyway because, you know, we were only going to get somewhere and decide that we wanted them. Let's have a couple. Actually, we're going to Duna. Are those antennae going to be strong enough for Duna? Do we need... Have we got stronger antenna? They have a range... It doesn't tell me the range. Interesting. Does this tell me the range? 116.6 megameters. If I unlock that and attach that to one of them, 12.4 gigameters. It might be prudent to take one of these dishes, but how far away is Duna? Right, yeah, I'm not going to risk it. Let's move the Geiger counter. We only need one Geiger counter, thank you very much. Let's move the Geiger counter around to there. Let's put the thermometer... Oops, I just clicked out the window. Let's put the thermometer around here. And we'll do the same down here. Thermometer there. Geiger counter there, and then we'll shove an antenna dish on each, something like that. I can't extend it, that's probably because it's in the fairing. Yeah. Yep, I like that. Build fairing. Right, I'm going to save this before it crashes. S06E... sorry, not S06. S06E09. This is episode 9 of KSP Live, I think. Let me check. That was episode 8. Yeah, so this is episode 9. Save that before it crashes. Let's put that back in compact mode for the moment. Oh, we're landing on Duna. Parachutes. Yeah, parachutes. Really, we should be taking parachutes, shouldn't we? Actually, we only need parachutes on the one that is going to Duna. One of them's going to Ike. So which way round do we do that? This one, we're probably going to be going to Ike first, aren't we? That's actually a pain, because it's easier to put the parachute on the one that's going to be going to Duna. Yeah, they do help though, the parachutes. Let's try and do it with the engines, I think. The atmosphere should slow us down. This thing's got enough thrust to weight to slow it down. So it should be okay. I mean, we could put... if I put a couple of drogue chutes on it. Something like that. I keep clicking out the window. Something like that. A couple of drogue chutes on that. Oh no, that interferes with that. What can we do? Would definitely be wise for us to take parachutes. Ideally I want them on this one here, because that's going to be the one that's going to go to Duna. If I had 3 drogue chutes, I mean they'll look quite funny, but they'll do the job, won't they? Could rotate them? No, because that's going to clash. I mean, I could move the antenna. I think that might actually work. If I move the antenna to somewhere. I mean, I could do it this way up. I only need one antenna, thank you very much. Reverse antenna. Mind you, we aren't going to be able to use that when we've landed. Wait! I don't need an antenna. I need to take that off. Why am I fiddling around with an antenna? Come here! I'm replacing them with dishes, aren't I? Idiot. the best strut layout, but there we go. Yeah, I don't need that one either, because I got dishes. Check it, ditches. Let's put an antenna on there so that we've got one of those Omni antennas in case we need to use it as a relay or something. Oh, actually, that's not a bad idea, is it? Let's put a battery on here, because we've got solar panels on there. So if I put a battery on there, I can use this as a relay once we get to Duna. Slight clipping issue there. There we go. So, 2 probes and a launcher with 10,446 meters per second of delta V. Will it fly? Who knows? Will it go bang? Probably. Save it. Let's check the staging. So, that's right there. They will detach. That needs to fire as they detach. Then we get up to here. That will detach. Those parachutes do not want to fire with that engine. They want to fire on their own stage somewhere up here. Somewhere right up there, in fact. Right, so launch stage, they detach, main stage. Main stage detaches, transfer stage activates. Top fairing fires, top engine, top decoupler. Mid fairing fires, top decoupler, bottom decoupler, engine, parachutes after. Good. Staging looks good. Save. Anything else we need here? We might need some reaction wheels. In fact, let's have 2. There we go. Just for a little bit of extra control. Don't you need radiators for the nuke engine? Oh, now that is a good question. I mean, we have them. We can use them. They're the extending ones, aren't they? Yeah. They're not actually that heavy. We've knocked off 100 delta V. We best use them just in case, I think, eh? Better to have them and not use them. Thank you for that reminder. A Tanas Tripstar. Okay. Looking good. Can anyone think of anything that I may have forgotten? Can't think of anything here. That is liquid fuel and it's full. Let's give me my cursor back. That is solid fuel and it's full. It's got gimbaling. Everything is set. Check the thrust to weight. You know, we need to increase the thrust on those slightly again. There we go. Let's go just over 1.5. Okay, so 4,981 to there, which should be enough to get us into orbit, or at least out of the atmosphere, so that this engine is actually useful to us. I'm going to try and take the launch quite vertical. I'm not going to use as much of a gravity turn as some people might, just so that we're out of the atmosphere before we use the nuke engine, because that's when the nuke engine is at its best. I'm hoping we'll be out of the atmosphere long before we need that, but we shall see. So, saving, and we are taking this out to the launch pad. Let's watch this thing bankrupt us. I didn't look at the price. We must have been at about 70 grand, probably. Did anyone catch it? Did anyone see the price before I hit launch? I mean, it's pretty cheap for what it is. It's going to Duna, for goodness sake. Right, let's have a look at the map. Where is Duna compared to Kerbin? Behind us. That's wrong, isn't it? It needs to be in front of us. So that I should have done. I should have done the time acceleration side of things first, shouldn't I? So let's warp while we're on the launch pad. Let's bring Duna around to somewhere we can use it. In fact, that's probably going to be like a year away, isn't it? Signal loss with S06E09-1. Yeah, stop telling me about that. Can I turn that warning off? Can I? Right. Signal messages. Let's get rid of that. Can I close that? Yeah. Signal messages. There we go. So, this is where we do a lot of waiting, because we have to wait for Kerbin to catch up. Solar panel malfunctioned on S06E4. Meh. Not too worried about that. Let's turn off reliability and malfunction. Oh yeah, highlight malfunctions we want. Don't give us reliability messages. The solar panels are going to malfunction. We are aware of this. On S06E09-1, an engine malfunctioned. Overheating increased to 400%. What? Let's come out of the map. It's sitting on the launch pad and the engine has failed. I mean, that's just ridiculous. So I think we're going to recover this vessel. We'll do the time acceleration at the tracking station rather than while we're sitting on the launch pad. Nothing happened, indeed. Tracking station. Okay, so Kerbin's here. We need to have Duna at the top here and Kerbin about here somewhere, I think it is. So let's go to 100,000 acceleration. Why does it keep stealing my cursor? That's really annoying. S06E4-1 engine malfunctioned. Just stop telling me about the malfunctions and things. I really couldn't care less. Go on, go away. There we go. I'm trying to catch up to Duna. Oh. Coronal mass ejection directed towards Kerbin. Coronal mass ejection hit Kerbin. It's going to last for 5 hours. I really don't care. We're waiting like months. Solar storm is over. Good. Reaction wheel malfunction on S06E09-1. Stop telling me about reliability messages on that. I don't want to know about signal messages on that either. Just speed me up. It's a shame there's not a slightly faster time acceleration option for this kind of thing. I mean, you know, or you know, right click here. Another coronal mass ejection. Okay. Yeah, like a button here to say, you know, time warp until Kerbin is here. That'd be really handy. Yeah, the storm is over. Okay. Right, we're coming round roughly now to where we want to be. If we focus on the sun, about there, that'll do us. So let's leave this facility and let's replace our craft on the launch pad. S06E09-1, which costs us 99,000. Okay. Launch vessel. It's slightly more expensive than I expected, but we've got 800,000 with which to complete this mission, so we can screw up 8 times with this craft. Even I'm not that bad. So, nice. Nice engine placement there. KSP. Nicely done. That's GG. Well, I don't really know what to do with that. Let's get a screenshot of it though. Nice. Thank you, KSP. You never cease to amaze me. Let's recover the vessel, and we'll do this back through the VAB, shall we? Chat's gone very quiet. I hope I haven't lost sync with the chat again, which did happen last week. In fact, let me just check that. If I go to my channel, check the chat. Nope, chat's just gone very quiet. Okay. Okay, so done. Close. Back to the VAB. Oh look, that's where the engines belong. You know, on the end of the engines, on the end of the fuel tanks. It's kind of the best place for them. Okay, everything looks fine there. Launch, please. Let's check what the weather is here at the moment, because it's extremely warm in here tonight. Let's pull up my... Really? I don't have a weather app. Okay. Really? I don't have a weather app. Okay. Scratch that idea. I was going to tell you what the temperature was outside, but I can't. So, what? It's doing it again. That's just weird. I'm going to test it. Fantastic. Well done. Well done, KSP. Not really what I had in mind. Snorlax. Oh, Chillax. Snorlax. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Yes. Look. This is where the engines go. KSP. Look. They go on the end of the solid boosters. You don't seem to understand this. Let's take off the procedural ones, I think, and we will replace them with standard, non-procedural, boring ones. But that's not going to give us a huge amount of DV, is it? 450. That's rubbish. Rubbish, rubbish, rubbish. Mind you, we could actually do that. No. That's a stupid idea. Who came up with that idea? Right, how about then we change the plan completely and we go for asparagus. Make a Catherine wheel. Really? Let's go like this. Could do another tank like that. Engines, let's see. What engines? I suppose it's going to have to be reliant for that kind of situation, isn't it? And then grab that and put it there. And we'll go them all. Everything in the one stage. Separate them out. Really? What have I done there? Oh, 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Okay. That's fine. Right. Fuel pipes. Nice. And then along those lines. Oh, why thank you KSP for messing up your mirroring. No, you see, this is not how mirroring works, KSP. What I need from you is to do... That's more like it, right. One like that. To there. Much better, thank you. Except that's not actually correct, is it? Which ones did we detach first? Those ones. So they actually need to feed to the other engine, which is going to have to go sneakily under here. Like that. No, that's not how the game works, KSP. There we go, that's better. Right. So, that fuel feeds into there, that fuel feeds into there. Okay, let's get the nose cones back on. In fact, we could use fueled nose cones. Don't want to use procedural parts because they are buggy. No, okay, we'll just use standard aerodynamics. Let's go for these. Oh, give me my cursor back. There we go. Okay, and then we have to do all the struts again. Strut connector. So let's go there to there. There to there. Okay, and then on the nose. Like so. So they're strutted at the bottom, they're strutted at the top. Looking better. So we're going to call this the S06E09 because, well, because reasons. Why have I done the... I did the heatsink things on 3s, and really probably only need 2 of them, and that would kind of fit a bit better. Yeah. Cooling. Idle. Right, so this one hopefully will have the engines on the bottom of the fuel tanks. Let's save it and take it out to the launch pad and see what we get. Slightly less delta V from this with the asparagus staging. Goose. Name that film. Name that gag reel from a film, actually. It wasn't in the film. There's some niche trivia for you. Right. Let's get a proper screenshot of this one. Okay. Hopefully we are still in the right place. Yep, near enough. We're going from there to there. Set as target. And zoop. Let's get the SAS on. Let's get the throttle to 100%. Check that everything looks all right, because if it goes wrong, we've got serious problems. Yep. Looking good. Yep. Okay. So the the S06E09-1A, heading to hopefully Ike and Duna, is ready to launch in 3, 2, 1, go. We are away. Good. This is a good start. That's a fairly good speed, actually, for our takeoff. I'm going to take it slightly more vertical than some would, as I mentioned before, because I really just want the altitude to start us off. Not too worried about the efficiency of the gravity turn at this stage. I'm thinking maybe turn when the first stage of engines go. No, that's too late, isn't it? So let's start turning a little bit now. Right, those tanks are about to go though, so straighten out, ready for the detachment. There they go. They didn't hit anything, that's good. So, let's get some turning. My face is purple. It's not. That's the light of my screen on my face. I hope my face isn't actually purple. I have 3 screens, you know, shining on the different sides of my face, so I can understand why that would make the colouring a little bit odd. Coming up to 300 meters a second and 8.5 kilometers altitude. And now we are outside the soup, so we are gaining speed and altitude quickly. I haven't really done this turn quick enough. We can start to reduce our thrust, however. We're about to lose those other 2 side engines. There they go. So actually let's increase the thrust again. And let's get this turn on. They went bang. Something went bang. No doubt stage recovery will tell us all about it soon. Yep, there's the messages from stage recovery. Oh look, yeah, we lost those stages. Your main engine has so much fuel. Indeed, it does. It's got to get us to Duna. Well, it hasn't actually, because that's what the transfer stage was for. But there we go. I told you I was going to over-engineer it, so... Yes, I've done this gravity turn too slowly. But we're coming down on 45 degrees now, so we're ending up roughly in the right place. Slowly taking down the thrust to counteract the acceleration G-force, because we don't need to be accelerating at huge Gs. We are at 30,000 metres. Our APO is at 48, 49, coming up on 50. So we can actually slow right down, because we've got a very steep trajectory now. going to push the Apo to 80 odd. Get ourselves into a standard orbit. Apo is now at 62. Slow the engines down. Kind of want to be approaching the Apo. Time to Apo is still increasing though, because we're getting into thinner and thinner atmosphere. Apo is now at 70, so we are going to space. Very slowly at this point. There's 78 kilometers Apo. Let's clear these messages while we're here. Oops. Hey there, Evan FM12 on Twitch. Welcome, welcome. '82 Apo. We'll cut the engines when that hits 85. There is 85 and we're in space. 925.999999996 funds. What? Where are we? No, we've got 784.111 funds. Do you kill Kerbals for fun and other stuff? Well, not intentionally, but yes, we do a fair bit of that. We're heading to Duna at the moment. Duna and Ike, hopefully. We're trying to recover from a major financial crisis. Zooming in. Zooming in. Come on. I want to see my... There we go. We're almost at Apo, actually. Use chat sync, so we can see what others discuss. I don't know how to. I don't know. You'll have to let me know how I do the chat sync side of things. This is not sandbox mode. This is career mode. Right. Ready? Bam. Yes, Miyumi. If you can let me know how I do that. I'm using the restream chat thingy, but I don't know how how you use it to sync the chat. Past Apo, but that's not a problem because there, ooh, yeah, near enough. There is a near enough circular orbit, 85 by 100, 83 by 100. Meh, doable. So, which direction do we want to be going? We want to be going that way. Nice lens flare, thank you very much. So actually our periapsis is kind of in the right place as well. Perfect. Add maneuver, burn. Make sure... Yeah, we're not going to hit the moon or anything. This is a good thing. So... There we go. I've seen people go to every planet and back on one big orange tank. On one big orange tank? Really? That's quite an achievement. Let's speed time up a little bit. And then get ourselves... Ooh, this is a heavy beast. I should have put some RCS on this. Let's go. Bam! Let's get ourselves leaving Kerbin without hitting the moon or Minmus. That is the plan. There we go. We are leaving the Kerbin system. We are heading... Hey, look at that screenshot. That was quite a nice screenshot, actually. Nice. Yeah, so let's come back out. Let's go out this way a little bit and let's check our trajectory. No, I'll tell you what. We'll speed up time when we take ourselves out of the influence first. Don't need those yet because we're still using this tank. This is nearly out of fuel, but let's speed up. Can't speed up time while the ship is under acceleration. Really? My engines are cut, so could you please? There we go. Right. So, let's speed up time. Let's get ourselves out of the influence of Kerbin. Oh, okay. You think that we are on a return trajectory. Really? With a moon encounter. Okay. I don't think you're right. But just in case, let's use a little bit of fuel. I bet that was that very, very tiny burn that I just did. Changed my trajectory a little bit, didn't it? Typical. And I've overshot. Come back, please. Needed more reaction wheels or some RCS. Come on, come back. There we go. Right. There we go. Definitely leaving the influence of Kerbin. Where's my ship gone? There it is. Oh, and I've clicked out the window again. I keep doing that. Where's Kerbin gone? There it is. Bye-bye, Kerbin. I'm taking lots of screenshots because this could be the last episode if this goes horribly wrong. Could be the last episode of Season 6, so... But it might not. It might be fine. It will be fine. Of course it'll be fine. Because this is me. I do everything well. Okay. We are out of the influence of Kerbin. So now, we already have that set as target. Let's go... Yeah, 15 minutes, that's enough time for us to do the planning on this. Burn. Really? Was I out by that much? There is an encounter. 295 days, 299 days, so we've got a nice pass by. Duna periapsis of 27 million, but that's not an issue. Burn of 26 seconds, that's not going to be the case because we're going to be using some of this fuel, but most of it is going to be this fuel. So, accuracy is not of major importance. What is of importance is that we are pointing at the right target spot. So let's get ourselves pointing on target. Done it again, I've overshot. My cat's sitting under my desk now. Come on, come back. This is why I line up the target early. Let's turn off SAS for a second, let it drift. And then turn SAS back on. There we go, on target. So, speed up time. We've got 14 days until our node. A little bit of curbing gravity then, but didn't affect us too much. 4 days. Please don't recapture us, Kerbin. 1 day. 1 hour. Okay, so we're getting to the point where we could kind of burn now. It wouldn't make a huge amount of difference. We're only out by minutes, not by seconds. Not by hours. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 minutes. Okay, so let's start burning here, I think. See how long this fuel lasts. There we go. So now we need to ditch this stage. Please go right. There we go. We'll extend the radiators and hope that they are sufficient. Make sure we're still on target. Wow, this is really slow to control. Okay, I almost thought I'd actually lost communication there, but never mind. The engine didn't activate, did it not? There we go. Right. 2-minute burn. Really? Okay. No gimbling on this atomic engine by the looks of things. Yep, no gimbling on the atomic. Fair enough. Being pulled off to one side. Why Why are we being pulled off to one side? Cooling 10.07%. Fuel's going nicely. Almost there. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we end the burn. Not bad, not bad. I like it. Okay, we're going to Duna, guys. Now, let's not make any silly mistakes. Let's get the top end of the fairing popped off. If I extend this, does it start using power? Let's have a look. No, we're safe. Good. By the looks of things. Yep, that's not losing us power. Good. The solar panels are sufficient at this point. So we could, for example, go radiation data. Don't need radiation data. Okay. Probe data. Let's get telemetry. Don't need telemetry. I'm guessing thermometer isn't going to work here. Oh, it did, but we've already got it. And barometer likewise. Yeah. Okay, so there's no science we can get at this point. However, is that Kerbin? Bye-bye, Kerbin. Is it Kerbin? Yeah, it is. So, we are heading to... What's going on here? Oh, I see. It's projecting... Have we actually got like a Kerbin encounter somewhere? No. That's weird. Okay. Right, so let's speed up time. And let's head to Duna. S06E09 batteries are almost empty, and then they're recharged. I'm going to have to turn that off, aren't I? Because that's going to remind me that... What? S06E09? Hold on. Okay, coronal mass ejection hit Kerbin, which means all the stuff at Kerbin just lost power, which... That's the solar storm. Didn't affect us, it missed us. So that's good. Ooh. solar panel malfunctioned on this craft. Only one. And it's on a stage that's going to be detached, and it's currently facing away from the sun. So we're okay on that one. We haven't got an engineer to be dealing with things like that for us. But there we go. I think taking that foldable dish with us. Batteries are almost empty. Why are the batteries almost empty? Are we facing directly at the sun? No, we're facing directly away from it. Okay, so let's turn. Get our solar panels pointing at the sun again. Slow down. Ooh, stop. Come on, stop. There we go. Okay. We are recharging. And we're recharging at a decent rate now. Speeding up time. Another solar panel was malfunctioned. Also on that stage and facing away, so that's fine. Signal lost. Really? How has signal been lost? The range on this thing is 12.4 gigameters. Are we further than 12.4 gigameters from Kerbin? I don't think so. Do we have like a signal regained anytime soon? Otherwise this is just going to be a very expensive flyby mission. That's 13 gigameters from the sun. Oh yeah, we might be outside of that range actually. Ah, that's not good. That means we haven't actually got a dish that gives us the range that we need. Really? Ouch. So this is going to be a flyby. That's not good. I mean, we'll get some credit for that. That's really not what I wanted. Clearly. Another mass ejection heading towards Kerbin. Okay. We've got a world's first for the first flyby of Duna. 88,000 funds, 4 science, 8 reputation. That's almost actually paid for the launch. But it's just going to be a flyby. Because we can't actually transmit any science or anything, can we? Because I have no control. Damn it. I really thought that we were going to do that then. Oh well, let's do the flyby. There goes Duna above us. We'll get some science as we leave the influence of Duna as well. There we go, world's first. Escaped the gravitational influence of Duna. 6,000 funds, 6 science, 3 reputation. So we have actually kind of paid almost for this mission. Because it cost us 99. And we've just gained back 88 plus 6. So that's 94. No. Yeah, it is right. 94. So we're only 5 grand down. And we've still got the 2 probes. Hey there, Brandon Chan. Brandon Chan. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so this dish doesn't give us the range that we need. We have established that the expensive way. Pop. Okay, so that's now a very expensive sun satellite, solar satellite. It may at some point conveniently return to Kerbin. I don't know. I mean, it will at some point return to be within the signal of Kerbin. But I very much doubt we will get it to Duna. So, we're going to go back to the Space Center at this point. In theory, it worked. The problem was the antenna. So, do we even have an antenna with a longer range? I don't think we have. 12 gigameters, 12.4 gigameters is what we had. $96,000 it cost us, okay, not 99. So actually we were only like 2,000 down from that science, from that thing, and we picked up some science points from that. What is the situation with our science? Hold on, where are we? Can we not see in this screen what our science is? No? Okay. Utility, no, science, so, antennae. Surface analyzer, solar particle collector. No, we don't possess. We don't have the technology to transmit from Duna. Undersized signals intelligence satellite. So that had a maximum of 12.4 gigameters. They had less. Yeah, so we can't do it. That's very troubling. We need to get science. This costs 300, and that is... Oh, seismic sensor. Okay, I thought that was a dish. Seismic impact hammer, docking port, probodobidine cube. Where's all the dishes? Communitron HG55 for long-range communications. Should be enough to reach the nearest planet. With better signal processing, it can cover our entire sun system. Designed to act as a relay, so we could leave that. We could use that. We could attach that to the transfer stage, and then relay off it with the actual satellites. And that's the 8888. Should be enough to reach the nearest planet. with better signal processing. Right, so that's what we need. We need that one, which is 300 science. And we can replace those dishes perhaps with 88, 88, and then one of those on the transfer stage. So we need 300 science. That's quite a lot, considering we're currently at 85. Okay, we could take the probe out for a spin. The rover out for a spin. If we go, did we do the rover on the runway? I don't remember. Open VAB. R3. Is it R2? R2, I think that's the one that we want, isn't it? It's got the core drill, the laser ablator, plenty of solar panels, mystery goo. We could stick a scientist on it to reset the mystery goo as well. We can't stick a scientist on it because you can't preload it with scientists, can you? No, I'd like to go like that, but that doesn't work. So we would need something so that we can actually put some people in it. What if I go? Let's go for what do I want? I want a small docking port. Clampotron Junior. That's not going to work. Okay, so let's go for modular girder. Scale down. There you go. That will not collide with anything. Stack separator, also scale down with that on it and that on it. Okay, and then we can put a scientist like Dallas in there. So this is Season 6, Episode 9, R1. Save. Launch. Yeah. Drop down, please. There we go. So obviously that's weighing it down, so we go like that to let it go, and then EVA, let go. Oh, stop stealing my cursor. Right. Grab. There we go. Hold on. There we go. Right. Ah. Dallas. Oh, okay. You can just climb straight up there. Okay. Can you sit? Board. There we go. Fantastic. Okay. So let's get the panels out. Not that that's going to be a huge amount of use because the sun's going to go in soon. Brakes. Still very, very springy. We can't really, I mean, wheel stress motor, traction control. I can't make that suspension any stiffer. Okay, so can you do a crew report from there? EVA report, okay. EVA report from the runway. The smell of asphalt. Transmit. Power shouldn't be an issue with this kind of transmission. Mystery go. We've probably already got the mystery go from the runway. Yeah, reset. This cursor thing is really getting on my nerves. Every time I right click, it's stealing my cursor. Collect hydrogen data from the runway. We may have already done that one actually from the runway. Yeah, we have, which means we're bound to have already done the magnetometer. Yep. So toggle that back in. Which means we will have done the core sample. Oh yeah, I remember us doing it now. Okay, so let's take the brakes off. Let's turn around. And let's head along the runway. We can go and get some science. I'll tell you what, let's head off the runway, see if we can get some KSC science. We have to go down the hill very, very carefully. Brakes. Oh, we lost. Yeah, okay, we lost a couple of the solar panels. That happened last time on this one, I think. But I think these ones are sufficient. Apart from the fact that we now don't actually have any sun. Brake. Stop. Let's brake now. Still very, very springy. It's a bit of a pain. Okay, so let's get some science from here, shall we? Let's do, before the power runs out, because we're losing power, collect a core sample. Let's move that out of the way, don't need that at the moment. Did we get one? Oh, a very, very small one. Oh well, we'll keep it. Collect laser data. Oh, I did one with X-ray data or something like that on the back as well. That must have been the R3 in that case. Right, I've already done all of these tests by the looks of things. Yeah. Okay, so I kind of launched this at the... Whoa, nice bit of spring in the wheel there. Kind of launched this one at the wrong time because it's night time and... well, it's night time. solar powered rovers don't usually operate that well at night time. But let's get it heading over. I can't actually see my speed. Oh, horizontal speed 10 meters a second. Okay, but it's on here, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, we can do a tour of the facilities in the rover to hopefully see if we can generate the 300 science that we need to unlock the new communications dishes. And if we can, we are hot to trot, good to go, ready to roll, and any of those other terms that mean similar things. Let's head over to the administration building. No, what's it called? The what is that one? Is it the administration building? It is, isn't it? The one where you pick your strategies and things. We've slowed down. Why have we slowed down? There we go, we're speeding up again now. Okay, let's slow down a bit for the hill. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Well, not the approach I was going for. This is what I mean about the springiness of it. I don't understand why it's so springy. Okay, well, EVA report from the administration building. Keep that. Let's get a Geiger counter from the administration building. No, that just says Kerbal surface. Okay. Toggle the magnetometer. Log the magnetometer data. Good. Pointing this magnetometer at the admin building might not make the bosses too happy. Keep that experiment. The hydrogen data. This is where we're going to lose all our power, isn't it? Come on. This is surely a wise use of KSC funding. 3.6 science. Keep. Barometer, that's an easy one. Log the pressure data. Nothing. Temperature. Nothing. Okay. Oh yeah, this is the one that had 2 of those machines on it that we didn't want. Okay, can we get a core sample from here? Clearly it's not going to actually be a real core sample, but I wonder if it will count as a core sample just because we're in the right place. Yes, yes it does. The core sample looks promising for signs of life. Of course this is Kerbin, so keep that experiment. And the laser ablation, which is going to fire a laser off into space and then count the science for that. 3.6. If the laser were more powerful, this might be taken as an aggressive sign of displeasure. As it stands, this seems more passive-aggressive. Keep the experiment. Any other science? We can't do that one because we're not in the water. Nothing else we can do there. So let's go for a surface sample. Let's go. We've got the EVA report, haven't we? Cancel. Leave seat, which breaks all the other solar panels. Really hasn't gone quite to plan. Take a surface sample at KSC. It's 14.4 science. That's good. This substance is what makes the scientists yell at us when we go into the labs without cleaning our boots first. Keep experiment. Now I can't get one for administration building as well, can I? No. And I can't stash the science here either, can I? No. No, because it doesn't actually hold anything. Oh well, let's recover what we've got. Didn't quite go to plan, but at least we haven't spent thousands and thousands on nothing. How did we do? 121. So that's something. If we can work out how to strengthen the suspension on that thing so that it doesn't bounce around so much, then we could take it on a nice little drive around and pick up all the bits of science from the various different KSC biomes. But I'm pretty sure I've got the suspension set to like the strongest possible. Ah, look, there's E8R1. That's the one that didn't have a seat on it, isn't it? Which actually we could still put a seat on. And it's got more sciencey stuff on it. Yeah, it's got that one as well, the surface analyzer. It's got the chem cam. Right, okay, so if we stick a seat on that. No, where is it? That one, that's it. Okay. I think that's all good. So what sciencey stuff have we got? It's got an antenna, isn't it? Yeah. Asteroid sounding experiment. Atmospheric fluid spectrovariant. Run atmosphere analysis. Claiming the fluid spectrum isn't a real science. Kerbal scientists seem to all agree that the data is definitely interesting. Yeah, so it's huge, so I'm not gonna do anything with that one. I've got a Geiger counter on there. Yeah, I think I've got everything on there that I can. Okay. Very lunary indeed. Very loony, maybe. And a jaunty tune to go with it, indeed. Now the only issue with that is how do I do the whole getting a Kerbal on it thing. I might have to drive it off with the probe base and then send people out in a lander can or something and just I don't know, can I attach something to this so that I can sit people in it by default? There's not really anywhere to attach anything, that's the problem. I kind of used all the attachment points. Oh, come on, now it won't let me turn around. I mean, I can just do the same thing as I did last time. If we go... Come on, give me my cursor. There we go. Scale that down. Then one of these. Also scaled down. with a command pod. Like so. In fact, I could. No, I haven't got a thing that will let me put 2 people in. Okay. I only want 1 person anyway, so crew would be Dallas again. This will be S06E09R2. Save. Launch. Okay. So, let's detach. Like so. And then EVA Dallas. Let go. Out of interest, have we got a surface sample of the launch pad? No. Keep that and put it in there. You're kind of rolling away. I'd rather you didn't. Come back, maybe? EVA report. Keep that. We can put that in a capsule as well. Can I just kind of, you know, stop you there? Thank you. Alright, let's store that in there as well. And then we'll head back to the pod, to the rover. No, don't run away. This thing needs better brakes. Climb. There we go, right. Board. Perfect. It's still night time, however, so we aren't going to get very far, but at least it's a proof of concept. There's stuff in here, isn't there? This storage is not accessible from the inside. Okay, I would have thought that if you're inside, that's the ideal place for accessing, but there you go. Right, so nothing there. Let's pop the camera up. Kind of facing the wrong direction, because if I... Oh, okay. Control from here. Okay, so the controls are all backwards. Fair enough. Brakes. Fire. The laser camera thing. What do we get? Anything? No? Use I, J, K and L to move the camera. Let's take a laser sample of our laser ablation machine. Fire! No terrain in range to analyse. Okay, so let's go for that. Fire! Collected science for Kerbin. Okay, check results. Meh. A little bit. Not worth it. Reset. Oh, was that just Kerbin? Wait, if I fire again. Check results. No, it does say launchpad. Launchpad platform. Okay. Reset. So, let's bring the camera back up and round. Keep an eye out behind us. There we go. Okay. Let's check that we've got all the other sciencey things sorted. I think we've got everything from the launch pad, haven't we? Collect X-ray data. Pretty sure we already had the X-ray data from the launch pad. Analyze those results. Yep, already got that. Okay, reset. So we're going to already have had all of that science, aren't we? So let's take the brakes off. No point in putting the solar panels out. I've got to remember that the controls are backwards. Out of interest. If I fire there, what do I get? Check results. Launchpad platform still. Okay. Didn't know if Launchpad platform was a hint that there was other science available there, but the suspension does seem a bit stiffer on this one. I think this is the one where I had corrected the suspension stiffness problem. Brake. It's still dangerous when braking. Manage that quite well though. Okay, so we're on the crawl away now, so let's fire that. Collected science for Kerbin. Check results. There we go. 9 science, or 4.5 if we transmit. The experiment shows that it's fun to shoot at scientists with lasers. Let's transmit that one so that we can reuse it. Let's collect X-ray data from here and laser data. In fact, let's brake and stop because that makes more sense. Already got the crawl away for that one. Right. While possibly not the most effective use of this expensive specialised diffractometer, this analysis does reveal a very detailed breakdown of the mineral composition of Kerbin's soil. We can transmit that for 100%, so we'll do that. Did it do it? It's going to do it. There we go. Let's turn the camera off, actually. Close the camera, because it's probably using power. Let's get a core sample of the crawl away, which will probably use our power up. We're going to have to keep that and transmit rather than transmit. Log pressure, no, we've already got that. Log temperature, we've already got. Hydrogen data, let's try that one. Check the radiation data. No. No, not the hydrogen. Can we do EVA report? Yes. We'll do a keep on that one. Let's toggle the magnetometer. No more experiments on this side for us to do. No. Log the magnetometer. No. Okay, toggle that back down. So if you leave the seat, which seems to for some reason fire you off somewhere, take a surface sample of the crawler away. There we go. The surface seems compressed by the immense weight of the crawler passing by. Keep experiment. What's going on there? You appear to be bouncing for some reason. Oh, come on, I need you to jump and go back on. Did you get it? Yeah, you did. No. Okay. Jump. Jump. No, that's not jump and grab. Come on. Ugh. Useless Kerbal. Grab. Climb, 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 climb. Can you board from there? Board. There we go. Okay. Safely back on the rover. We're going to run out of power, aren't we? So let's just recover this and we can complete that experiment another time. There we go. We're now up to 153 science, so we're halfway there. Next, done. In fact, we're better than that. Oh, let's recover that. No science from that one, but there's some science in there. Recover. There we go, 171 science. And we've still got 868,000 funds. Not bad. We need to head over there at some point, because the monolith is back. We need to go and visit the monolith at some point. So we're over halfway to the 300 science we need to get the dish that we need to get the to put on the Duna probe launcher. Stop right clicking when I don't want you to right click. There we go. So there's kind of a few stages that we need first to get things back on track. Things will be back on track. Once we've got the 300 science, unlocked those dishes, send that probe off to Duna, hopefully land on Duna and Ike. That'll be loads and loads of funds, and we'll be back to where we were in like episode 6. So that's our goal. We're not going to do that tonight. We are going to pick that up next week. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed watching this week. Hasn't quite gone to plan, but at least we've made some progress and we know where we're going. We've got a clear idea of what we're doing now. I hope you've enjoyed watching this. If you have done, don't forget to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe if you would like notifications next time we go live. And of course, check out the channel for our first play videos. We've got another one going up probably tomorrow. So be sure to check that out and head over to the website ellitopia.com. Check out what's going over there, and if you wish to get your own Ellitopian badge, you can do that at ellitopia.com/support for a donation of anything above 50 cents, and we will make you your own customised Ellitopian badge, which you can display proudly on a flag on the roof of your house. Or, other places are acceptable. So, there we go. Thank you for watching, guys. I've been El Bristow. You've been watching Ellitopia Gaming. This has been KSP Live. Don't forget to support the indies. And I'll see you next time. See you later, guys. Hey, my music thing's gone. There it is.